You might think there are nuts in here, but you know what? These aren't nuts. No one's nuts are in here. Keyboard switches. Pretty much, if you are in any kind of hobby where you need to like keep a bunch of stuff organized, dry food containers are the way to do it. They're super cheap, you can get them anywhere, they're usually really stackable. This one in particular is the M500 from Nitori, which is kind of like the Japanese IKEA. If you're moving to Japan anytime soon, or you just moved to Japan and you need like some place to go and get pretty much everything for your home, furniture and just like stuff like this for the kitchen, curtains, that kind of thing, go to Nitori, I would say. It's pretty reasonable. When I went to Akihabara last time and I stopped by Yushakobo, I was like, oh, you know what? I think I kind of like tactile switches. And since then, I couldn't really stop thinking about it. So I eventually did go back and I bought some tactile switches because I want to see if I like them. I want to put them in a keyboard and I want to see if I actually do like tactile switches, because I said I've been on Team Linear for like the longest time. But yeah, when I went to Yushakobo, trying to like a tactile switch, it was the Durock Blue Lotus, and then I was like, damn, this is a good looking, good feeling switch. It has like a huge tactile bump. It's right at the very top of the stroke. I had a set of drop Holy Panda X switches that I got a long time ago, but didn't really use them in any kind of board. I put them in this board, the QK65V1. In the QK65, which is a little bit of a heavier board, I'm using the FR4 plate on this. It's pretty good. I really started to like it. Like these switches kind of really grew on me in this board. But I wanted like more. Like I wanted something with even more bump. So I picked up the Durock Mocha switches, which I think are pretty new. They weren't available at Yushakobo when I went the last time, but they were there, you know, when I went recently. So what I want to do, let's try those switches in this keyboard. So I think the Durock tactile Mocha switches in this board in particular, they do sound really good. The QK65 already, to begin with, was already a really marbly board. And I think, you know, throwing in heavy tactile switches into this board, it does change how it sounds like a little bit, but to my ears, like not so much. I mean, it does make a difference, don't get me wrong, compared to like linears. But to me, more than changing the sound, it's definitely the typing feel, you know? It's definitely that like way more, like that higher force, the higher initial force that you need to get that switch depressed. You know, I feel like I really just dismissed tactile switches kind of unfairly. I thought I didn't like them at first, but I guess what I didn't like was the kind of tactile switch where you have a little bit of pre-travel and then maybe kind of like an overly sharp bump or something like that. But once I really tried these types of tactile switches that have the larger bump at the very top of the stroke, that's when I was like, okay, that's good. I think I really appreciate that. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you again.